Meet Charlie. She's 16 months old, and she loves toys, naming things, and getting messy with food. Charlie has two loving parents, Teddy and Annie. They live here in Seattle, and they make $62,000 a year. They want a bright future for Charlie, and they know that a quality preschool education is essential to her future success. But there's a problem. Preschool is expensive. Charlie is on the waiting list for 5 preschools. They range from $12,000 to $19,000 a year. That is more than a year of tuition at the University of Washington. That means if student loans were available for preschool, Charlie could enter kindergarten with $57,000 of debt. The solution for Charlie is Tiny Trees. At Tiny Trees, children go to preschool in an outdoor classroom, taught by licensed preschool teachers in local city parks. Now, I know what you're thinking. Preschool, outdoors, in rainy Seattle? Will that work? Well, in fact, Tiny Trees is a scale-up of an innovative, proven concept. Started in Europe in 1995, outdoor preschools have shown to be healthier, more affordable, and able to reach great academic outcomes, as they have in Norway, in Germany, and in Switzerland. 3 countries where the weather can get really cold. In fact, it is already happening here. Last year, a research team at the University of Washington started a 10-month outdoor preschool called Fiddleheads here in the Arboretum. It has been wildly popular. There are over 40 families on the waiting list. To keep our kids warm and dry in a Seattle winter, everyone is provided with an award-winning rain suit from our partners at Okiwear at no cost. We combine the right clothing with a play-based curriculum that keeps kids moving and warm, while helping to develop important executive functions like impulse control, perseverance, and empathy. At Tiny Trees, we play to learn. We help children enter kindergarten ready to thrive. We help kids learn to read, succeed at math, and explore the wild, where they receive a world-class science education. The best part is Charlie receives this education for $7,000 versus the $12,000 to $19,000 that her parents could not afford. Here's how we do it. Using an innovative approach, Tiny Trees makes preschool affordable by eliminating the cost of building, renovating, and maintaining a licensed childcare facility. That means instead of spending a huge amount on bricks and mortar, we spend money only on what matters, hiring and supporting great teachers. By eliminating the startup costs of a building, Tiny Trees becomes very scalable, easily able to build a network of schools that use city parks and facilities. This network can be expanded across Seattle, around the Northwest, and beyond. We need $400,000 to start 6 preschools. Once built, these schools will sustain themselves and earned income. Each school would launch with 20 students and will grow with demand to a max of 200 per school, while still maintaining a class size and a teacher ratio of 1 to 8. This network of schools makes Tiny Trees financially sustainable, with revenue from higher income communities supporting students in lower income ones. That means Charlie's family can pay an even lower tuition for the same high-quality education. Seattle is thirsty for Tiny Trees. Demand for preschool is high, with waiting lists at most schools. Next week, we all go to the polls and we vote on a universal preschool initiative. This initiative will give $11,000 to the lowest income children to be spent at preschools like Tiny Trees. Working with you to bring Tiny Trees to Seattle is myself, with 15 years experience in education and a fundraising record of $1.6 million, and Teddy McGlynn Wright, Charlie's dad, who excels at building culturally responsive organizations and great teams. We are supported by an incredible group of volunteers, a list that could include you. Make a gift or volunteer. We need founding board members, donors, and advisors. Help bring affordable preschool to Washington. Help thousands of children. Help Charlie. Thank you.